I'm live. I think I'm live. People are signing on. Maybe we'll see. Hello, anybody that joins. Let's do. Pro Track. Hey guys, probably won't be able to read the comments a ton. I am trying to price out all these watches. I got to find the model numbers on them first, and then I got to price them out. Assess damage, anything else that's wrong with them. Somehow the strap attachment on this Pro Track got put on backwards. So that's why I really don't like to do these sales, because these watches, they come in and I don't know much about them. I have to clean them. You know, some of them are coming in with dead batteries. Like this one came in with the thing on backwards. Like, how does that even happen? I don't even know. So now I'm spending time fixing it. Let's see. Thoughts on G-Shock for a large wrist, preferably solar atomic. If you have a large wrist and you're looking for, oh, that one's not solar, but this one's not. This one's not huge, but this would work on a larger wrist. I mean, large wrist like works 100% for G-Shock. Like that's perfect for doing G-Shock. There's this one, but this one came in with the battery dead, so I got to pull the case back off and see what battery it takes and put a battery in there as well. So now I got to figure out how this thing works. Let's see, those go. I need some tweezers. Can you guys hear me okay? How the heck does this work? Let's see. Just Hainsley's checking in from Prague. Wow. Is it going there or is this going here? He's going here. I've never taken apart one of these Pro Tracks. Okay, so that just goes. Overcomplicating it here. It just goes there. That's just a collar for that. It goes down just like that. It was easy enough. Inside the room where the magic happens. Hey, Wilson. Yeah, I'm just trying to. If you guys saw the part one of the unboxing that I posted this morning, so now I'm going through these watches, and if they're automatic, I gotta wind them. I throw them on the time grapher, and I make document what the if there's any issues with the movement, what they're running at. Like this watch this Pro Track's overall in good shape, but it has the quick release spring bars, and on the back, the strap is actually torn a little bit, so that'll have to be disclosed. It really shouldn't affect the watch. It should wear fine, but it's definitely not new. And I had to flip the strap end link thing around, so I mean, I didn't have to, but I feel like a jerk sending it off to the new owner and them trying to wear it, and it just wears weird. So this is the PR G650Y. So now to figure out the pricing, I go to eBay and I just type in Casio PRG-650Y, see if that brings up the model I'm looking at. It does. And then I go to the filter, I scroll up, and I go to sold. And then I just look at what they've actually sold for. And it looks like some of the low prices are around 150. So 150 is the low, so you can eliminate the low. And a lot of them are selling like there's 172, 190, 200. So I'll probably price this one at, let's just do 135. So that's the low. The lowest low one on eBay was 150, and that was recent. So I'm going to list this one for like 135. You know what? Actually, because of the way the strap is, I think I'm going to go 110 on this one. So, and that is how you get your watches sold. So, let's read some comments. Joshua says, Rob, intrigued by your music selection on your shorts videos. What's your favorite band? I don't know. I float around pretty good. I think I'm a pretty solid choice with Slayer. Would probably be could be a pretty much a go-to that I could listen to pretty much anytime. But I'm always discovering new music. I like to discover, and I've been, I guess, potentially older. I don't feel like I'm old per se, but so I grew up on like the big ones, Anthrax, Megadeth, Metallica, Slayer. So put that back there, and then I can move on to the next watch. Wilson says Rob loves ABBA. I don't even know what ABBA is. Is that a single white band? I don't know. Craig G says Lucido in downtown Rochester. I've bought a few. Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Wilson says live auction. No, I'm gonna list all these out. So far, I just have 6 of them done. I gotta do quite a few more. But and as I get them listed, I'm gonna post them up. I'm gonna do a quick video and I'm gonna post them up on my Discord. I'm gonna give my Discord guys a shot at maybe 24 hours, and then whatever doesn't sell, this is going to get. Craig, I've probably heard ABBA if it's a popular band. I just it's not something that obviously I don't listen to them on a regular. What is a good watch box for 6 watches? A good watch box for 6 watches. If you're looking for something to actually display them, then I don't know. I haven't bought a watch box in a while. They sing Dancing Queen. I don't know what that song is like. Hold on a second. I'll look it up. I'm going to probably get copyright striked. Oh, it popped up, Dancing Queen. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know that song. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. All right. Moving on. I got to get into the G-Shocks. G-Shocks are easy to find the part number. They put it right on the case back, so that's actually kind of handy. There's a bright yellow one. Except for now I need readers to freaking read them, but G-Shock. This is a GBA 800. GBA 800, and of course they'll have some other numbers after it. I'll just have to sort that out when I start looking. Tuxedo Manor. Oh, let's see. Dustin Ray says Coke Zero. I think I just got a package from you too, didn't I? Yeah. Dustin, I got your box today. I just went to the post office. I got your box today too. Yeah, I don't normally drink that stuff, but my son bought a case of it and he's at home, so um, I'm trying to consume everything that he bought and brought into my house. I'm trying to consume everything that he bought because that's what he's done to me for the last 21 years. So big sexy Keith in the chat is these are his watches that I'm going through. So kind of fun. It's a little bit of a challenge. I should be using this time to actually make videos, but I am trying to get this sorted. And then I have to decide which ones I'm going to make a video on. Like I want to make a video on this just because I don't think I've ever done a GBA 100, or maybe I have. I don't know. Let's find the green one. So the green one is the GBA 100-9A. So now I can add the 9A to it. Search just the green. And these are listed around the 150, 160 range for new. Let's see what they've sold for. 98. Actually, there's not a ton that sold. So we are going to do this one at probably $75. So this guy will be at $75. Don't think there's a 10. I might have to adjust the price. So there's that one. Let's see. Nate Dogg's here. I'm drinking Woodford. You guys are already drinking? I don't have anything to drink here. My wife maybe will go get me some Johnny Walker. I'm not sure. Try to read some comments. How about a Friday whiskey? I'll probably end up just drinking some Johnny Walker Black, if at all. So, but I'm not going to the store to get it. So, Bearded Watches here. A bunch of you guys are here. A bunch of my regulars are here. I appreciate you chiming in. Let's do another G-Shock. So I'm only going to do, for this sale only, I'll probably do like 15 watches or something, because I'm going to sell a couple of Jerry's, and I'm going to sell another one over here that I forget who sent that in, the Watch Noob, I think. Let's see. Nitro Brazil. Would you be willing to review a Luminox Ice SAR White Edition? I will send to you. How can I arrange that? Well, if you're in Brazil, that's going to be difficult. If you're in the United States, that's not too bad. But if it's a current model Luminox, I can probably hit up Saltzman's and just ask them for one. That way we don't have to worry about the shipping, because shipping adds up real quick. Last year I spent $7,000 in shipping. I prefer to have other people pay the shipping versus me, because that really eats into any sort of profit that I may find myself making. GD 350. Wasn't this like an alarm watch or something? Yeah, it has the vibrating alarm. These things are actually pretty cool, and they're dirt cheap. Holy cow. Sold. This one's still in good shape, man. Some of these stuff are like 13, 20 bucks. Like, it's terrible resale on these things. Probably just do like 30 bucks, I guess. I don't know. That's crazy. This would make a good, I might even buy this. I might check with Keith and see about getting this. This would make a good one to give. I usually give G-Shocks to my local police and sheriff department. So I might even pick up these G-Shocks off Keith and just donate them to my local sheriff and police department. You guys can do that too. If you're, especially like if you're in a smaller community, or even if you're in a bigger town, go pick up, if you get some spare money. Yeah, right. We got spare money, right? Pick up some G-Shocks, or if you see used ones for sale, pick them up and just go down to your local sheriff's department or police department and just give them to them. Because sometimes those guys go through watches if they get in a little scuffle or something like that and it gets broken. So they would really appreciate that. Let's see. The Shane 209 says, "Hey Rob, how you doing?" I'm doing great. I had a crazy last minute, like huge gas leak at the end of my day. Of course, Friday afternoon, that's the way that stuff goes. an elderly lady was driving her Jeep Liberty and passed out or something, had a medical condition. Ended up going off to the road. Thankfully, didn't hit anybody. And she took out a gas regulation system we have on the edge of the road. And thankfully, somebody came and rescued her because it was blowing gas like right up through the Jeep and everything, like 150 pounds of pressure out of like probably like about a 2-inch line. So I don't know if you guys realize this, but that's like crazy loud and it's a lot of gas. So that was, I'm sure, scary for them. Let's see. Well, not her. She was probably unconscious, but that's the way to go through trauma. Unconscious. If you have the option to be unconscious during a traumatic event, choose unconsciousness. Let's see. This is this GRB 100. I have definitely not done a review on this. GRB 100. Pretty cool watch. And it has Bluetooth. Don't think it has solar though. It does have solar. This has, I almost dropped it, but I caught it. This has solar and Bluetooth and all of that stuff. So if somebody with the larger wrist, you were talking about doing a big G-Shock. Actually, I wore my Bling Master today. This would be a good one. I mean, heck, this even works on my wrist. There's a couple of big sheriffs there. They would rock this watch. They would love this thing. Craig G wants to know I'll do that one. Let me get this one done, and then I'll look at that one. I'll look at the metal square. Craig is asking about GRB 100. There's so many G-Shock models. It's crazy. Oh, I can't remember this one. They did a crazy white bezel with like this rust brown colored strap. Those are like kind of pricey. This one might be pricey too. Let's see. Black with the blue. I don't see the black with the blue. Oh, there's one. And it does so this is the Gravity Master. I only see one, and it was for $89. That is way too cheap. That's way too cheap for one of these watches. That is crazy. Let's try it. Yeah. Nope. Okay, here we go. Looks like looks like these go for like $300. And this is the 1A2. So let's switch that. So this is what I do when I do these sales, guys. I'm just like focused on doing this. I just keep slamming out this. Let's see. Which helm is that? I'll show you the helm in a second. I agree with Rob. It's best to face trauma unconscious. That is solid advice. Solid advice. Okay. So these are pretty dang good deal on these. $298. There's not a whole lot of used ones. This one's gonna be a tough one to price. So this is the one thing that sucks. So when there's not a whole lot of used history on like priced on a watch, like this one's the GRB 100 Gravity Master, black with blue. New, they go for around the $300 mark, brand new. So, and then used, tracking them used, I only found like one. And it was in the United Kingdom, and it was $84. So I think I'm going to do this one because it's in great shape and everything, but I don't think I have a tin. There might be a tin over there, but I think I'm going to do this one at like We're going to do 150. We're going to do 165. I'm going to try for 165 with this just because there isn't a whole lot of data, and I think it's a really cool watch. So I think somebody would be lucky to get it at 165. Okay. Craig G wants to see, Tennessee Mike just says 60% off retail. Pretty much. So I mean, a little bit of like I'll go rinse this off in the sink, take a toothbrush to it. There's just a little bit of dead skin on there. I mean, that happens. We wear watches, right? So let's take a look at the case. A couple of fine scratches on the 6 o'clock. One scratch on the 12 o'clock. Pretty fine. Crystal looks fine. Just needs a quick scrubbing. I mean, it's polished surfaces, so you're going to get some fine scratches on there. It's not destroyed. It's not homerized or anything like that. It's just kind of marked up. Let's see what these things go for. Gotta look at the stupid part number. I know it's GMWB 5000. GMWB 5000. But I don't know what comes after this one. GMW. There's so many different versions. This is going to take me a minute to figure this one out. It's that one right there. Of course, they don't give me the whole part number. 2. What do you think of Bulgari watches? I think Bulgari is an awesome brand. They're crazy. And ZM says look like 400 used. What are they going for? Or new? What are they going for used? So this is the Dash 1JF potentially. So let's look at that. Dash 1JR or JF? 1JF? Try that. They change it to used. $290, $300, $280. Let's see. 200 used, says David. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of used ones. 280, 277, but that's on eBay. So we'll do, yeah, I don't think I have a tin though, but the plastic's not broken. I need to clean it. There's a couple little scratches on it. You're saying 200 used. I'm going to say probably 185. Boom, sold. See, that's the thing. Like you, David, you're not wrong. You like 200 probably is a good used price for this. But guess what? If that's what you would price it at, then I'm going to price it at 185 and I'm going to sell. And you're going to be like going like, oh, shoot, he already sold his. So that's how you get it sold. The price that everybody else goes for, go one step beyond them. And then this one, I have to pull the battery off or the panel off. Nate Dog says, so did he just donate these to the channel? No. Or are you putting all this effort into selling his watches? Yes. But I am going to get some content. Not that I really need a bunch of content. And I didn't really talk to Keith about things like that. He might have to throw me a bone or something because it's a lot of watches and there's going to be a lot of time involved. But I got a pretty good system down, so like it's probably less time than what other people might take on it, just because of how I can do it. But I can't sell a G-Shock with the battery dead. This one isn't solar. I don't see anywhere on it where it says tough solar, so I think it's battery operated. So it's just a GA 1100 world time twin sensor. Yeah, this isn't, there's no indication of solar. I don't even see where the panels would be, so I think it just has a dead battery. So this one's going to get delayed because I'm going to have to pull the cover off and do a battery swap on it. All right, let's see if I can find SRPC 91. So here's a Seiko Turtle SRPC 91. So with these, I have to do a physical inspection, and then I have to, so I'll probably just take this fabric strap right off. So, but the other thing, so I got to see if things line up, which Seiko, it's not going to line up. It's pretty close. The inner chapter ring's off a little bit. So I got to unscrew the crown. I got to wind it up. You know, I'll shake it a little bit too, get the automatic rotor, make sure that's good. Let's see. I got like extra links and stuff in here. I don't know what these go to. I just kind of threw them all in one box. They don't go to this watch. That's like, those are like monster links. I don't know what these go to. That's a, none of these are like Seiko except for these monster links. I have no idea what this bracelet links go to. I'll discover another watch potentially with them. So we'll get this wound up. Time graph or two. Yeah, I got to throw it on the watch polygraph. I want to try to make sure I get a nice healthy amplitude, hopefully close to the 300 mark. So I make sure I got a good, nice wind to it. Chat question: what was the MSRP on the Moonswatch? Wasn't it like 250 or 260? Yeah, no, it was 260 plus tax. So, and I think where I bought mine, it was like 9% sales tax or something. So I think I paid like 280 something for it, maybe. The other thing I do is don't just wind it. Like you want to run it through the date change, make sure that works good. And then I also change the day and the date on its own, make sure those are good. Okay. Everything looks good. Screw the crown in. That feels good. Okay. Then I can throw it on the time grapher and see what it runs at. So Seiko SRPC 91. That's not good. Why is the amplitude so low? So it's running at minus 11 seconds, but the amplitude's kind of low. Let me try to wind it some more. And sometimes Seikos, sometimes if I get a bad reading on the time grapher with Seiko, I'll just set the time and then I'll track it over like a couple hours and see where it's at, but I do like to see a good amplitude, and the amplitude was under 200 just off from that, and I thought I wound it 20, so, but I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. All right, let's try it now. And then usually when I'm doing automatics, I'll start doing another one. Seikos are so weird on the time grapher. Like literally, it was the first go, it was at like amplitude was like 187, and it was running a minus 11. I wound it a little bit more. Now the amplitude's like 210, and it's running plus 13. Like, what? How does that happen? Now it's at plus 7. Beat error is 0.8 milliseconds. Amplitude 205. The amplitude needs to be higher. The accuracy is looking all right, but for how much I wound it, the amplitude should be like 280 to 300. Good. Samurai's a little off. Okay. Wet watches says very loud. Yes, wet watches, you are very loud. Okay. Some more. Hey Rob, I was offered to buy a Wimbledon dial two-tone Datejust from AD. Should I pull the trigger because I'm more of a steel sport guy? Cheers and keep up the work. I don't know, don't buy it if you don't like it. I mean, the Wimbledon dial is awesome, and it would look really good in two-tone, but how am I not winding these enough? The amplitude's a little low on that one too. But that one's only, that's running like -2. That's like perfect. So, let's see. Hard to pass up any Rolex. Yeah, but you know, be careful with doing that. Like, don't buy them. Like, if you're just gonna buy it to like sell it, then I don't know. It just seems like a lot of trouble, more than it's worth. Sure, the lift angle's right. Well, even if the lift angle isn't right, it still should have a higher amplitude. The lift angle will change. It'll affect your reading, but not as much as you think. It's crazy. The accuracy is good on these, but the amplitude's a little low. Till you open up your wallet, mouse fly out. Yeah. I wouldn't buzz that. That's great. Let's see about. Oh, Derek went to Birmingham Lositos. That's cool. Yeah, those guys are awesome. So +3, we'll say it's +3. And I'll figure out a price on that. What's anybody know what the part number is on this? Will it focus? Will it focus with me out of frame? The blue Samurai. I don't know why it won't focus. Anybody know the part number on that guy? So I don't think I have the bracelet for these either. Or did they come on these? They came on these silicone straps, didn't they? They came on these guys. That's why there's no bracelet. They didn't come on a bracelet. Watches do all quartz time graph the same. I don't know. I don't think my time grapher will do quartz, but no, you can. There's higher end time graphers that do quartz, and that's the kind of the same thing. It'll tell you all the stuff. Is it a waffle dial? No, it's got like a wave dial. It's got like a wave dial. It's a different kind of blue than the turtle is too. So you can kind of see. IT guy, how do you keep everything organized? Well, I got all these cubbies, so it's just like when you went to preschool, right? So everybody gets their own cubby. Neff says SRPC 393. That does actually sound right. I will take your word on that. So, and what was that running at? I forgot what that one was running at. Well, that one's got a bracelet, but this one doesn't. So, put this guy there. I'll move this over here temporarily somewhere. I'm like way overstocked right now. So IT guy, it's like it's way messier than I prefer it, but you know, amplitude's better now, but it's running at a -5. Seiko SRPC 91. Every time I see one of these turtles, all I really want to do is kill it. I could kill the samurai too. I got these cases, but I need. They wouldn't look good in there. It wouldn't look good in blue. Thoughts on the new Hamilton Chrono versus the Hamilton Intermatic? I would like to see that new Hamilton Chrono. It looks pretty cool, but I think it's a manual wind only, isn't it? Okay. So the turtle is selling for 250, 278, 274, 269, 225, 175. So 187, 250. So we'll probably do the turtle at like 185. I think it was in pretty solid shape. Okay. And we'll do it 175. Let's get these things sold. We'll do that 175. Okay. And this one is a 93. You were correct. SRPC 93. Thank you for that. It saves me a little bit of time. I have not kept up on my Seiko part numbers. And these sell for a little bit more. 290, 300, 250. So we'll do this one, especially since it's on bracelet. It lines up pretty good. We'll do this one at 190. And how many links do we have? Fits my 7 1/4. I don't see any extra links. Yeah, I don't see any extra links. So I'll have to look around, but I don't see any extra links. A little bit of scratching on it, nothing major. And there's another strap down here for it. What is this stuff? This is the Helm stuff. Somebody wanted to see the Helm. Here is the Helm. Are those the links? Oops. Those are not the links. So hopefully I can find extra links for the Helm, because these Helms are awesome. I mean, bezel action. I mean, listen to that. And the loom is crazy good. I think these things are like crazy affordable too, aren't they? But I have to do a video on this, so if anybody buys some of these watches that I want to do a video on, I'm gonna have to hold it back. Yeah, like I got it so I can get it on my wrist. It just barely fits a 7 1/4, and I mean, it works, but like it's a smaller overall case size than what I would prefer. But if you ever get a chance to buy a Helm, I don't know if they make larger versions of this model. Hey Rob, do you record your watch review in that room lab? Yes, I do. So it'll be like right here, and I got these studio lights up here, and then it shines here, and then I shut this light off, and I just use my iPhone, and I put it on this rig right here. That's all I do. I mean, if you want, I could, once I get these done, I mean, I could live stream. I could make my sale video, and you guys could watch me do it if you want. Like, I could do it right here. If you guys want me to keep the live stream going, I can keep the live stream going, and I can blast through the sale video if you want to see how it's done. Been on the waiting list for a Kamado for about almost 2 years. That's crazy that they're in that much demand. So this thing's probably going to pull a decent amount of money then, I imagine. Like, what do the Helms go for on the secondary market? It's running good. I don't even know what model this is. Helm Watch. Yeah, it's the nose. I got like the nose thing going on. Why would you wait on the waiting list? You can pick these up used for like $500-600. Why wait? Just buy one. Here's like a cool titanium one for $500. What size is that? Maybe I'll buy that. I'm all about that titanium. On bracelet. Yeah, why would you wait on the waiting list? Because they're probably less money, I guess, but what size is this? 42 millimeter. 42 millimeter titanium right here, $500. Oh, it's starting bid though. It'll probably go for higher. Well, I'll watch it. I'm not going to commit to buying it because it's starting at 500. How much do these things sell for? Yeah, these things sell. He's listed that one before, and somebody didn't pay for it because he sold it for $475, and then he raised his price. That's weird. That thing is running at plus 1 second. So what is that one? Is that the Kamado or whatever you called it? Yeah, it's the KOMO deal. They had a white one sold for 405. KOMO deal. Komodo. So they're being bid on. I have the box and stuff for it too, right here. So I probably have extra links. Yep, I got the extra links. So it's got the full kit. It's got the links, the little tool. Which I'm going to put all this stuff in a little baggie. That's the other thing. When you guys are into these watches, you need to, like Keith, I hate to pick on you a little bit, but I'm going to pick on you a little bit. You got to get these baggies, man. These jeweler bags on Amazon, they're dirt cheap. They're dirt cheap. There's no reason not to have these. Put all your links in a little baggie. Put them with the box. Keep them all together. Boom. The Kamado is $285 new. There's another something down there too. With the tool goes over here. Strap can go there. These extra bits can go down there. That goes there. Okay. Where's the lid? Here's the lid. So that's got full kit. So how much should it go for used? It's one of the rare ones where it's $285 new and it's going to be, I don't know, it's in pretty good shape. I don't know if it should be like $400. I mean, there's a couple little scratches on the non-crown side. The bloom is killer on this thing. There's dirt on the case back. I'll clean that up. My 3 Seiko projects are 30 seconds per day, but I'm why? Because Seiko movements are whack. Like, are you timing the Seiko movement like off from actual time on wrist, or you have a time grapher and checking it? Mitch Maddox says the titanium helm is $350, but if you can't get them, you got to go. You know, what I mean, you can't. If people are waiting for them, then you got to buy them on the secondary market. I got to figure out how much to charge for this filter. Sold. 405, 405, 550, 390, 495, 350. 376. I think this is going to have to be like 375. I think we're going to do the helmet at 375. Unless Keith wants to do something different, but that seems like a nice fair price. I still need to do a video on it though. Okay. What else do we have? What is this? Okay, so the Orient that he sent. It's going to end up having to go for parts because the crown fell off. So it's a turd, which is sad because they don't even make the Triton anymore. So, and it's such a cool movement that they like scaled to fit this watch, and it's more of a premium movement. So somebody's just gonna end up buying this for parts, or they can figure out how to fix it. I mean, you can pull the case back off, you can pull the stem out, but then you got to figure out what stem and crown is gonna fit. And it almost looks like I don't know if it just came unthreaded or what. And I don't feel like monkeying with it. And actually, it says it has a full power reserve, but the crown was pulled out. So I just pushed it in and now it's running. Of course, now I can't pull it out. So it runs. Let's see what it's running at. So it's got a full wind on it, and then the crown's gone. And it freaking runs good too. It's got a nice amplitude, and it's running at like +4 seconds. So if somebody needs a now it says 0. If somebody needs a movement, or I don't know what, or if they want to fix it, it could be a little project. It probably is easy to fix if you're handy and you got some extra parts. Orient Triton. I don't think these are very expensive watches. Sold. Condition. Pre-owned. Yeah, 165. This thing's gonna have to go for like because there's no crown, it's I don't know, $50. Somebody might pay $50 for it and then try to fix it, and then they'll have a really cool Orient Triton. Or maybe they just want the bracelet, or they want to do whatever. So, okay. Now, I have a couple other watches I need to factor in here. This one I'm not going to price yet because I need to like make a video on it, and I don't even know what the heck it is, and I don't feel like looking it up. So I will do that one later. So I'm going to do those. I have no idea what these links are for. We'll set those aside. Set that aside. Let's see. I need to do this guy. Okay, we're going to have like 16 or 17 watches, guys. What is the best dive watch 40 to 44 millimeter case under $1,000? Peter is asking what watches. It's this Orient Triton. Runs great. It's running at +2 seconds. It has full power reserve, amplitude good. The crown came off. I think the stem might be fine. I think the crown may become unscrewed from the stem and came off. SBT, and it's missing, so we don't have it. Otherwise, I would glue it back on. 029. Got this brand new Seiko SBD SBTR 029er. Oh, this still is new, still got the plastic on it, but because now it's been owned by somebody, it's like new. It can't be new. That's another thing when you're selling watches, guys, to be clear. Yes, the tag is still on this and all the plastic is still on this, but a watch is only new if it's sitting at a watch dealer. Once you buy it and you own it, it's now pre-owned, even if it's like new condition. It's no longer new. Just to be clear, a lot of people will call this new. It's not new anymore. You bought it. It's now used. So 130, 150. So this is going to end up going for like 85 bucks. Okay. This one needs a battery. So I can't do this one yet. Rob needs a dealer's license. Yeah. Back when I was selling cars, they told me that too, but I'm selling watches and there's no license required. So I do not need a dealer's license. All right, 16. Let's go grab one of Jerry's watches. I've already done the video on this. We'll do the Casio Duro. That's crazy modded. It's awesome. Duro. I think it's quartz, so I don't need to time it. And this thing's in really good shape. Has a sapphire crystal, all that good stuff. Let's see. What did he have into this? Put about $175 into it. It would cost you at least that or more to replicate it. So I am going to say this is a pretty cool watch too. What should a modded Casio Duro go for? I'm thinking 100 bucks. Yeah, 100 bucks. I think it's that cool. I think $100. Okay. That's page 1. So now I have to do page 2. And I hate having to flip the page. So that sucks. So 17. We're going to go. As soon as I'm done doing this, guys, I'm going to leave the live stream on and I'm going to make the video so you can see me make the video. Another one of his watches. We'll do the Hamilton. All right, so of Jerry's watches, we'll do the Hamilton. So it's a Hamilton aviation pilot day date. Let's wind it up and see what it's running at. Let's see. Technically, he's not selling. He's just connecting buyers or seller. Also, good point, Craig. I'm just making a love connection, man. It's all about making those connections. I do sell my own stuff though too, which I do need to sell some watches, but my watches will sell in the Discord, and I'll do that separately. I'm not worried about that. Because I price, like, I'm pricing these pretty aggressive, but when I sell my stuff, they're crazy aggressive. Like if I price your guys' watches at what I price mine at, you'd probably be pissed off. You'd be like, seriously, dude? Why'd you sell so cheap? Because I want it sold. All right, let's see what this Hamilton is running at. Then we can see what this Zelos is running at. A green Mako. These are pretty cool. Isaac, you use a demagnetizer after service or necessary? Ultimately, you never want to have to use a demagnetizer. Like you're messing with the positive and negative charge within the metal components of the watch. They ideally never get them magnetized, so you don't ever have to demagnetize them. All right, the Hamilton's running good. It's running at a +5 seconds dial up. I'm not mad about that. That works. So we'll have to look up, see how much that one goes for, and then we'll do the Zelos. I believe this is a Mako. I don't know if it says on the back what generation, but it's definitely not an old one. version 3. Thank you, Zelos, for labeling this stuff. And this is number 143 of 150. So that's pretty cool. I had to demagnetize one watch, and Aragon came that way. It happens. It's usually less common on divers just because the thicker cases, I think, help in being anti-magnetic. But if you get like a really thin, I don't want to pick on any brands, but if you get a thin automatic where they're using a thinner case and everything like that, then they're a little more prone, or it's a little more possible for it to be magnetized. I've actually had them sent into me quite a few times, already magnetized, just through the shipping process. These Makos are awesome. This is probably one of Zelos's best design. Of course, I'm partial to offset crowns. Oh, that's a 4 hertz movement. So we'll see what that one's running at, and we'll get a price. Let's get a price on the Hamilton. Date. Sold. So new, those Hamilton day dates are like just under 1,000, like $9.95, and then you get a discount and everything like that. It looks like used eBay on bracelet selling for like $720, $732. You're going to see these on Joma a lot too. So let's look at Joma and see what those are going for, because they always run sales too. So you want to make sure you're not competing with those guys. Hamilton. Okay, right there. Mother's Day sale. So right there, like on eBay, it looked like I could have priced it at $700, but if you go over to Joma right now, it's only $698. So I got to go lower than that. So we're going to do this one at, and actually this one's got some scratches on it too. So we're gonna take that into account, because at Joma you're going to buy it for $700 and it's not all scratched up. This one's got a lot of scratches actually on the 12 o'clock side of the watch on the bracelet. So we're going to factor that in. We're going to get this sold. He might not be super happy, but he's going to have money in his PayPal account. So we're going to do this one at, I like it. When I see stuff like this and I price it at like $500, this is the stuff that, like, man, I should just buy it, because that thing wears awesome. Okay, so the Zelos running at plus 7 seconds, dial up. So now we can, and that's got a couple scratches. It's not too bad. That actually is good. Let's see what a used Zelos goes for. Seiko version 3. Sold. These were pretty dang affordable in the first place. So 380, 549, 725, 625. Holy cow! That's titanium. This one's not titanium. $350. Man, how much should a used Zelos go for, guys? How much should this one go for? Anybody want to guess? Like how much this guy should go for? Will it focus? I don't know why it won't focus. It will, because it wants to focus on my face. That's why. You gotta go like this and then like this. Green, Zelos Mako with the Miyota movement, because I just heard the rotor. Sam Consulting says 450 used. So if he's saying 450, I don't think it's 450. This one's kind of hard to price. It's hard to spot it on eBay. I think Nate Dogg might be a little bit closer to 375. Let's jump over to, now this is another resource I'll use. Watch. What the hell is that one called? Not Watch You Seek. Watch. I'm having a brain cramp. What's the name of that website? Recon. Watch Recon. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why I haven't used it in a while. Zelos Mako. 625, 900, 650. I think 375 is like a killer price. Maybe that's low. And I have the box too. What's in here? That's for the Citizen. And I got the old Casio wood box, which is honestly, I like this Casio wood box more than I like the new metal one. And the reality is, this is all Zelos needs to do. Just do this. And it's got the leather straps. It's got everything with it too. It's all brand new. This was purchased January of 2020, so it's a couple of years old. I think 375 is a solid price. Okay. I got one more watch I need to do. Well, I mean, I got more watches to do, but I'm going to have to split Jerry's up. And then I got this guy, Jeff McMahon, sent over. This thing is killer. But I'm going to have a hard time selling it. It's a titanium Citizen Pro Master Sky something, whatever. Freaking awesome watch. Jeff McMahon sent it over. I'm going to add this one into the mix too. And I don't know, we're having a hard time selling it. And he was thinking 520. I think we're going to have to take a pretty good bath on it. Let me see what he said. He just messaged me a little bit ago. He's thinking 475. 475 might be too high. I don't know. This is the BY0084-56E. We're going to do 475. I don't have the money in the room to just keep buying watches. Otherwise, that's another one that I would love to have. I think that watch is awesome. All right. Let's pile these watches up on the desk. Kill this light. And I will do the video. Move that out of the way. Don't need a pen. I need to put all those watches back up here. I need to move this stuff out of the way because I'm going to need maximum space. Duro, Mako, Hamilton, Mako, this guy. Ton of watches. Rob needs a reverso. No, Rob needs a time machine. Rob needs more time. Seagull. Seiko. This guy comes with 2 straps. Citizen J80, that's this guy. Citizen, the other Citizen, which is this guy. Citizen Blue Angels. Another super cool watch, the Citizen Blue Angel. AT8020. This thing is so cool. Sapphire crystal, all that stuff. I'm going to put it up for $135. It's crazy cheap. Yes, Mitch Maddock. Somebody needs to go get me a bottle of Johnny Walker. Oh, I need to put my people on it. Let's see. The Pro Track and G-Shock GBA 800. I'm already losing it. Is it this one? That's this one. Got to put these in order or I'm going to screw it up. I mean, I'm probably going to screw it up anyway, but okay, so there's that one. And then the GRB 100, which is this one. And then the G-Shock Square. And then the Turtle, which is this one with the extra straps. Then the Samurai with the extra straps, and then the helm. Okay. You guys ready? I don't think I'm going to do it in 4K. How fast do you think I can do this? What do you think? Monkey shoulder? Nah. I don't think I'm going to do the monkey shoulder. I think I'm going to shoot this in 1080. It'll take up less space in my phone. Let's do, all right, so we're going to get this rigged up. Go here. Back, done. We're going to do, let's just do 1080, not 4K. 30 frames per second is fine. And that's all fine. Okay. I'll have to remember to switch it. No, I don't like that. We're going back to 4K. Never mind, we're keeping it at 4K. Okay. How many watches is appropriate for a collection in your guys' opinion? That's an easy answer, Eugene. The answer is this. Your collection numbers you should not know how many. And the correct answer would be more than you think, but less than what other people think. Okay. And Jack, congrats on the SVVN 045. I told you that's the way you should go a long time ago. I think you'll be happy with that. All right, I'm going to do this video. You guys can listen. I need to kill this light. Okay, that light's killed. I know the lighting's weird and stuff like that because the light's focused here. So I'm just going to do this. Don't pay attention to me or just watch, whatever. I'm going to bust this out. Watch this. I'm going to do as quick as I can. Okay. I need to wet my whistle. All right, guys, Sunday fun day time, and all the details will be down in the description. Let's just bust out this video as quick as I can. So first up, we have a Seagull 42 millimeter running at plus 12 seconds dial up. And I believe this is the acrylic crystal. I did the little forehead thing check that like Mark from Long Island Watch said. But otherwise, it's in great condition, has this really nice, comfortable strap, and it does have the box. So I got to try to remember which ones have the boxes and don't have the boxes. This does have the box. We'll do $160 on this one. Next up, Seiko Hattie Solar Tuna, the SNE 499. And it has the blue silicone strap with it. I don't have a box for this one. Well, the Seiko boxes are dumb anyway. We don't need the boxes. And then it has this extra or special strap here. This thing is like super comfortable. This is way more comfortable than the Seiko strap. I know it doesn't match perfectly, but it's just going to go with it because why not? So this guy will be $235. All prices do not include shipping. Shipping will be extra. And what happens is I will give you the information and you will PayPal the seller directly, and then you'll PayPal me the shipping directly to you. This is a Citizen J810. I know that's just a movement. I don't know the whole model number, and I just really don't care to look it up. But it is a 44.5 millimeter watch, so it's a little bit bigger watch. So keep that in mind. And it has this two-toned fabric strap on this thing. This thing's only $60, guys. No box or anything like that. So it's only $60 plus the shipping. Same thing with this guy here. This is a 45 millimeter watch. This is the E168 movement. And again, 60 bucks on this, but it has an integrated strap. So cool green and black colorway on this guy. But great citizen watches for 60 bucks, maybe a gift for somebody, or maybe you're just looking for a spare watch. This one here, I am tempted to even buy this one. I love these Blue Angel Citizens. This is the AT8020-03L. I've done videos on these in the past, both on the leather strap like this and on the bracelet. This one's in near perfect condition. There's a couple little marks. There's a little mark right here on this lug you can kind of see there. But other than that, it's in pretty dang good condition. And this one's going to be only $135. It has a sapphire crystal too. So awesome choice to, like, say if you're looking for a beat around watch for 60, you know, basically double your money in, and now you get this really cool Blue Angels watch with a sapphire crystal. I don't know, just food for thought. Okay, next up, Casio Pro Track, one of my favorite ones. The Night Safari has the glow in the dark band on the back. There is a rip on the bands there and there, but it is still 100% secure. It's not going to come apart or anything like that. It's still totally fine, and overall in great condition. I don't see any marks on it anywhere. So great Casio Pro Track, and you can get into this thing for $110. So pretty good price on that guy. Let's get into some G-Shocks. Here is the GBD, nope, I already messed up, GBA-800-9A, high-vis yellow, much like that high-vis yellow square I used to have. Don't have it anymore, but this one's really cool. It has these little extra comfort wings on here. So yes, it's a little bit larger watch, but with those wings right there, those are for your comfort. So cool watch. And this guy will only be $75. No tin on this one. I don't have a tin for this one. No box. Actually, I don't think I have a box for any of these G-Shocks. This one is the vibrating alarm. Maybe you've seen this one. I've done a video on it. These are pretty popular. The GD350. And part of the reason why they're so popular is because they're crazy affordable. It has the big wings there, the comfort wings. This thing's only going to be 30 bucks. So good deal on that guy. Next up is a Gravity Master, the GRB 100-1A2. This is the black with the blue. It has the Bluetooth, the tough solar. It has all the good stuff. I think it's multi-band as well, if I'm not mistaken. Does it say on the back? I'm not 100% sure if it's multi-band. I still need to do a video on this one too, so I'll probably hold it back. This one's going to be $165, but again, no tin, no box. So $165 on that guy. I have a G-Shock Square. This is the polished one, the GMW-B5001JF, I believe. We're going to do $185 on this guy. Couple tiny little scratches, and then like one swooshing scratch up there, but it's full polished surface, guys. You're going to end up scratching it anyway. So this way, maybe you'll just actually wear it and not be so frantic about it. But pretty cool, comfortable, iconic metal square. And these plastic bits here are nice and solid. Sometimes those will break. These ones are still solid. There's no cracks. $185 on that guy. Now let's get into some automatics. We have a Seiko Turtle. This is the Msrp C91 running at +3 seconds dial up. Price on this is $175. Comes with this pretty good matched fabric strap, but it also comes with the factory Seiko silicone. So there's that guy. And again, overall decent condition. A couple of scratches on the belly there. And then as far as how it lines up, bezel action is really good. And I believe the bezel lines up with the dial, and the chapters maybe just a little bit to the left. Would you expect anything less from Seiko? And next, Seiko SRPC93. This is the Samurai on bracelet. There we go. A couple little marks there. Nothing too bad. I don't have any extra links, but this should fit a 7¼ inch wrist. Lines up good. And this one is running at a -5 second. And it also comes with the factory silicone strap. So there's that guy. This one will be $190. We have a Helm. Guys, these are hard to get, right? Helm Kamado. This one's running at a +1 second. Price on this, $375. This is full kit. It has the box, the papers, and maybe focus. It has extra links. Right now it's sized for my 7¼ inch wrist. Just purely coincidence. There's a couple little dings and marks here on the side of the case. Bezel action, phenomenal on this. I still need to make the review video on this, so this will be a holdback. Loom is killer on this. I'll show you loom in a moment. Then we have this little gem here. If somebody's looking for a little pet project, the Orient Triton, the two-tone. It's running at +2 seconds. Did you notice the crown is missing? The crown fell off. I guess that's common with some of these Orients. 50 bucks, guys. Look at it. The way it is right here. Bracelet. I don't have any extra links, but the bracelet's in great shape. Watch is in great shape. Movement obviously works good. And 50 bucks. So if you're looking for a little challenge, you know, you could get a stem and a crown, or you could figure out how to repair that and figure out a different crown to put on there. But or maybe you just want it for parts. It's only 50 bucks. We have a like new, meaning that basically the guy bought it and he never wore it. So here it is. This is the Seiko SBTR029, crazy affordable ice blue chronograph, and this guy is only going to be $85 plus shipping. That one does have the box. We'll do this one, which is a mod Casio Duro with a nice strap cove two-tone bracelet and a sapphire crystal with AR coating. So all in, this would have costed you $175 plus the installation of the sapphire crystal. So let's do this one for $100. $100, and it's size for my 7¼ inch wrist. I think there's extra links. I'll double check, but $100 on that guy, and you'll have yourself a pretty stout Casio Duro. Next up, we have a well-worn, as you can see here, look at all those scratches on the bracelet. This is proof that you can wear your watch and it'll still hold up, but it's the Hamilton Aviation Pilot Day Date running at +5 seconds. The watch head is actually in really good condition. It's just the bracelet that has marks. You can fix that up if you want, or just wear it the way it is. $500. That's a crazy good deal, guys. These are like almost $1,000, and even after discount, they're like somewhere between 6, 7, well, closer to 7. I think around 650, 700. So $500. That's version 3. This is number 143 of 150, running at +7 seconds. 375 full kit. There's a couple little marks on the bracelet here, and maybe a little bit on the clasp, but it's nothing to get too upset about. Runs great, like I said, +7 seconds. Great loom on this and excellent bezel action. 375 full box that has the wood box. And then last up, did I say best for last? I think so, but this is Jeff McMahon's watch. Maybe you watch his channel. This is the full titanium Citizen BY0084-56E. These are steadily kind of like going up in price or getting harder to find. Sapphire crystal has like some sort of anti-scratch coating on there, so like the black actually will hold up pretty dang good. Crazy comfortable because it's full titanium. $475. That's it. That's the video. Let's kill the lights. Check the loom. There is the loom. Okay. How long was that? I already forgot. I didn't see it. I think I messed up like once. That's not bad. All right. What did I miss for comments? No, you have to be part of the Discord. So this one, I'm going to post this like tonight in my Discord. So a lot of these will probably get gobbled up there because I'll do the drawing like tomorrow. But whatever doesn't get sold, I will make a new fresh video and then I'll post it to the main channel. So not all of these are going to get sold. So quite a few of these, and if I need to throw more, I'll throw more in, and I'll still post a main channel on Sunday. So, all right, I'm trying to read some. All right, so now I have to edit and load. Okay, so it was 10 minutes, 7 seconds. That takes up a lot of room in my phone. That's why I went with the 1 terabyte phone. Well, I can turn this light on now too. Then the real fun begins when I start to sell these, because then I got to like box them all up and ship them and deal with emails back and forth, making sure we get the correct payment to the correct person. All right, let's read some comments because I didn't read anything while I was doing that. See, Terry from Miami checked in. This is behind the scenes video shoot. Oh, okay. So you guys are filling in people because they were asking. No, just class taking place. Guys, Rob is recording the video on the live and he will release the video later. Yeah, I guess that was a little confusing. I've never done that. So that's I think it's pretty funny to do that, but I can't see the watches. Yeah, I can't see the watches. Where's the Steinhardt? Oh, Terry wants the Steinhardt. Terry, I am gonna sell this watch. I need to do the video on it. I was gonna hold it for longer, but like I am gonna end up selling it just because I kind of need the money. I got too much money going out. Your eyes ever hurt from the lighting? Yeah, over time it will actually mess up. It will kind of mess up. Yeah, those are hard to get, Terry, for sure. Those are hard to get. So I don't know. You got my number. Get a hold of me. I just need to make the video on it first. It's like a time space recording a future video live. Super interested in that. Alex, hit me up, man, because I don't think anybody in my Discord is going to buy it because I already offered it before. Alex, hit me up, man. Alex, just email me. This thing is insane cool. Like legit, there's so many watches I get across the table that I would love to have. This thing is, I just love the titanium. And then I don't have any full black watches. And then to have a full black one that's titanium is just dope. Mark said he has a Steinhardt Adventure coming. I'm not sure what model that is. I'll have to look it up. Alex, man, you can buy this. I'll sell it to you right now. Email me. We'll make it happen. Cool. Jeff will be happy too because I was about to send it back to him. Let's see. Watching Cut says hello. I edited the video real quick. I just upped the audio on it. My email, Alex, right here. I'll send it to you. Actually, let's do this one. I always forget what it is, but I'll send you to this one. Random Rob reviews at gmail.com. There you go, Alex. That should be it. randomrobreviews at gmail.com. Brave Sailor wants to see Jeff's watch. I don't know how well it's going to show up. Let me turn this other auxiliary light on. I don't know how well it's going to show up. I've done a video on it. If you go back into my archives, the problem is like this little camera wants to focus on me and not the watch. I'm not sure how to get it to focus on just the watch. The other thing that's really cool about this is it has, so in the clasp, it has an on-the-fly adjustment. You see that? So there's these two little buttons here. You push those, and it has on-the-fly adjustment. You don't even have to take it off wrist to do it. So that's another little trick. You can just boop, boop, and you can adjust it. Have you come across a Certina Super PH 500? No, I haven't. Who's that shadowy figure that was behind you while you were taping? I don't know. Reminiscent of the Porsche. Somebody say I had a super chat. Where's the super chat? Oh, there it is. Mitch Maddock, super sticker. Cool. I'm not used to using this live like this. Thanks, Mitch. $10 here super chat. I forgot I can highlight these too. Who's that? Yeah, I saw that guy too. Spooky. What are you guys talking about? Did I have a creeper in here? I bought this house used, and I'm used to having newer, well, brand new houses. I've typically, and I know the guy that used to live here had passed away, so I always get the weird feeling that sometimes he's like haunting me, like get the fuck out of my house. I thought I saw a timepiece gringo behind you, Rob. I know how she likes YouTubers. That would be kind of cool. Ghost of watches past. A lot of watches have been in this room. There's a lot of watches in this room right now. It's pretty bonkers. Let's text my wife. What time is it? Holy shit. It's already almost 10 o'clock. Never mind. I'll just drink some tequila or something. I think I got something up there. I didn't realize it was almost 10 o'clock, guys. That's crazy. And to think, I thought I was going to be able to do this, make this, and record like a couple of watch videos and some unboxings because I got a new, what is this? I got a new Borealis that I need to open, and then I have a watch that Dustin sent in for my Discord, and then I have what is this? Oh, and then I have my buddy 3D Print Jerry bought a new Pro Track and had it shipped to me. So I got that too. I got to open up. So I have three things I got to open up, plus the part two of the of Keith's watches. So Detroit Spartan texted me, says Mitch Maddox sent you a $10 super chat. Yep, I seen that. Thank you, Stu. Let's see. So now I can load the video. Sunday sale. So now I have to load that video. I edited it and then saved it. Now I got to load it to YouTube. Then I can post it on a Discord. Then I got to make the list. And then my buddy Tennessee Mike will help me out. Maybe Craig will help me out too. Blocking view. I forgot. Oh, how do I get that off? Oh, okay. I didn't know how to stop that from being on there. Okay. I forgot there's a part two. Holy crap. What is Keith doing? Poor guy won't have one watch. I don't know. I need to ask him. I'm assuming he's got more watches, but the part two watches, there's a bunch of G-Shocks in there. There's a Hamilton. There's a Longines. There's some Timex. There's quite the mix in that one too. Let's see. Craig G says whatever it takes. He's ready to go. Big Bearded Viper says random Rob Friday marathon. Okay, Alex, I will get your email here soon. Mitch Maddox says, yeah, I should. I was going to text that, but I'm not going to ask her to go to the store at 10 o'clock. I didn't realize it was that late. And then tomorrow I have to, my father-in-law is bringing over his diesel tractor. It's not huge, but it's, I think like a 23 or 30 horse or something like that. And I have to do a little bit of excavating in a new porch area that I'm going to do in the back of the house, and I'm going to add a jacuzzi hot tub. I've never had one. I've always wanted one, and my wife's got some like neck problems going on right now. So I'm like, hey, I think that would be really helpful. So that's supposed to happen pretty soon. So I have to get that area built. I have to get it leveled and make sure it's good to go for the jacuzzi tub. And I got to get an electrician out here. I got a lot of work to do still. Yeah, wet watch hot tub. I don't think I'll be taking too many watches in the hot tub. I've done that in the past, but I know that's not ideal for a watch. They're not really meant to be in that like hot or like that, but we'll see. What did Keith say? I missed his comment. Where's that? You can drink some of that Michigan. No, that's not. Mitch Maddock, are you talking about the Malort? That's like from Chicago. That stuff's nasty. Donna gonna get some nice bottles of bourbon from her vendors that you'll have to try. I'll be down to try some bourbon. I have plenty of watches left. Holy crap. Is that you, Keith? Dude, you're a beast. That's crazy. Hi from New Zealand. Hello, Mr. J. Is it Jayhem? Yeah, you don't want to really drink that Malort stuff. I mean, I think everyone should try it at least once in their life, but it's not something you're going to sit down and drink. Now, when I go over to my buddy Detroit Spartan's house, yeah, Donna and I might hang out and have a couple shots of Malort. It ends up being a little bit of a challenge, especially if there's other people there. So it gets pretty stupid pretty fast. And I have to pick a manual labor watch to wear tomorrow. So I'll probably wear my G-Shock or something. I'll have to figure out something. Let's see. Keith says he's got a jacuzzi. He'll love it. I hope so. Craig G says Malort is okay once. Yes. Wilson, we even got Wilson to drink it. He said real men drink it. There has to be Malort. Oh my God, Neff. Yes, we are doing that. 100%. We are definitely trying Malort. If you're gonna hang out with me at the wind-up show in Chicago, you got to have a shot of Malort. Manual labor on Saturday. It's the only time I have to do it, man. It seems like I'm always busy, so I got to do that tomorrow and Sunday, and then we'll go from there. Malort shots. I've had it so many times now. I don't know how many times I've had a drink of Malort, but it's probably more than most people. And I can kind of taste it right now. Like I kind of like it sticks with you. It's one of those tastes that like it doesn't taste like anything else. Like every time I try it, I'm like, man, that tastes like something, but it doesn't. It has its own thing. Yeah, that's the way to go, buddy. Boom, boom. I think you'll end up getting that thing faster, and it'll fit your space better, and it's probably more versatile. I think that's a good buy. I think you'll be super happy with that. Malort on tap. Oh my God. What is the dates for the Warning Lounge Chicago? I think it's the weekend. It's in July, and it's the weekend before my Baltimore meet. So I think it's the 15, 16. Let me double check that. One round events. Giorgio the chef. Am I drinking tonight? No, I haven't. So it's July. Let's see. I'll type this up. July. What is it? 15, 16, 17? So those are the dates for the wind-up show in Chicago. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know what time I'm going to get down there Friday evening, so I'll actually probably go to the show like Saturday and then maybe a little bit Sunday because it's about a 6-hour drive for me. It's like an herbal liquor. That might be a fairly accurate description. But if you want to watch a really fun video, go to YouTube. I don't know if I can put a link in it. If you go to YouTube and just search up Malort advertisement, this guy did a crazy funny video. Like it's a pretty good description of what Malort is potentially like. Wow, I got a lot of text. You know what I didn't do is I didn't post up I need to make a short. I usually post that at what 8:30. What watch should I do? Oh, I'm gonna do the Helm. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do I can show you how to do a short. All right, how do I? This is I don't know how I'm gonna do this with the computer screen. Oh, this one's bright enough. I think I can do it. So all I do is I put the watch on this stand, right? And I take my crazy bright flashlight and I give it a nice little blast. And then I shut this light off and I use this stand, which is different than my main stand. And then I use my regular camera. Oops, I took a picture, I didn't mean to. And I go to video and I zoom in to about 1.6. I'm going to angle it so it's not getting direct reflection. And then we need a pointer. We need a pointer finger. Oh, we got to kill this light too. So then I go, it's very simple. Shorts are just kind of fun to make. So I hit okay, so I just recorded a short. So then I can go to YouTube, but I'm already loading something on YouTube, so I have to wait for that to finish loading. Sam's dad mustache is here. How the sausage is made. And that's it. So hold on a second. White Watches says, and that's it, folks. Okay, that is not it, but I do it really simple, but my shorts don't get very many views. If you want to see shorts that get a crazy amount of views and are way more detailed in the editing side of things, go check out Wet Watches. He does some really funky stuff. So Beetlejuice's election party award. Let's see. I know how much the Michigan meat goes. Yeah, whatever, Wilson. You better be there. If you're not there, there's going to be some serious problems. I'll dox you. Anybody want a Moonswatch? Anyone? Previously scratched and then repolished? I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to sell it. I'm just kidding. So I got to wait for that video to finish loading. Yeah, I had a big finger pointer too. I don't know where that's at. I lose things. No, Floridian says no Moonswatch. You know you want one. Also needs a Pelly 4-way wet. You need to shower with me. Wilson. What are we going to do with you? Trying to get this video finished loading. I'm already starting to get a little tired. Anybody got any last questions? My studio light. So I hung them. I can't show you. I'll do a full room tour once I get this all cleaned up again. But I'll do it with the phone so I can move it around. I don't want to move this stupid little camera around. Will Swatch ever make them available online? I don't know, Sebastian. I kind of get the feeling that they're maybe not going to, just because they're slowly trickling into the ADs or boutiques, whatever you want to call it. So when I don't know, I don't know. I don't think they're going to sell them online. I think it's going to be a crap show. I don't think they're going to want to do that. I think it'll be too problematic. They said they would be, but I think they're just going to keep showing up in their shops. So, Sam's dad says, "What do I think about Hublot?" I don't think about Hublot. I don't think about a lot of big luxury brands. I think Hublot is. I'm sure they make great watches. It's funny some of the bigger YouTubers will, and even smaller ones, they'll talk smack about Hublot like they're bad and stuff like that. But they sell a lot of watches, so they can't be that terrible. Probably not. I just want a Moonswatch now. My pipe dream is that brass gold chronoscope. That would be pretty cool. They are worried about scalpers. Do you think they're actually worried about scalpers? I don't think any big watch brand should be worried about scalpers. I think just make watches and put them out there. How are you liking the Notice? I freaking love this watch. I'm so glad they made the Avalon in bronze. It's like the perfect. I know it's not going to show up very good, but it's like the perfect color bronze, and it's yeah. I'm so glad I bought this watch, and I bought it like it's different too. Like, and maybe it shouldn't be, but I bought it from Wes and Cullen, like standing in front of me at the show. So that's really cool. You guys will see it if you come to the Chicago Wind Up show. You'll see it firsthand. Okay, so that video loaded. Now I can do the short. So I just take the short, I go here, I load it. So it's loading. It takes a minute to like compress and load. So even when it first posts up, and then we'll just do we'll do some letters on here. We're gonna throw a peacock on here because I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. Let's see. We'll do this. What was this thing called? The KOMO DO. We'll do that. Really big letters. We'll do a flashlight. Let's do. Let's do. Okay, so I'm just doing it really simple. It's just going to look like that. Okay, and then we need to do the sound. What song should we choose? You think we'll use ABBA, Van Halen? Nah, I don't know. It's a pretty rockin' watch. We need to go a little bit heavier than that. Let's do Annihilator, maybe. Shoot. I would do Zeppelin Wilson, but it's not Zeppelin. They haven't allowed them to use the music. There's a lot of bands in here that they don't have the rights to. So, unfortunately, Bowie. No, you guys are going way too light. We got to do like something heavier. I mean, I could even do some Slayer. Some of the Slayer enter the beginning of the songs are really good. So like, boom, boom. Like I like Final Command, so like that's a good one. I mean, just to be real simple. And then I can hit adjust, and then I can make it so I go there. All right, so it's really close to where I want it to be. Let's go try it right there. So I'm adjusting it so when the drum hits, that's close. So when the drum hits, then the light goes off, and then you see just the loom. So I'm uploading that, so it'll pop up here in a minute. And then I can go through and add tags and all that stuff, but sometimes it just doesn't matter. So we'll go. Like I'm not even gonna tag it. I'm just gonna post it, and then we'll see. So now it should be. Whatever. It's not my best, but I just posted it. So all right. Let's see. So how long does it take you to complete one of those quick vids? The shorts, like I just did it. Like depends on how much tagging and all that other stuff. But like 5-10 minutes. Um, but that's I'm not doing a very good job on it. You're supposed to do a little bit better job. So I just do it like for fun. There's like it's just the creative side of me having fun. Like it's not takes 1 minute. Yeah, yeah. Definitely takes nothing takes 1 minute. All right, guys, I'm gonna kill the live. Damn near 2 hours long. So I appreciate everybody joining in. What is the reason you make shorts? The reason I make shorts is partly because it's like a creative outlet. It's just another thing. But more importantly, YouTube, Google, whatever, has put in a ton of money into investing into the shorts, like how Instagram does reels and all that stuff. So when I have like the mothership investing that kind of money and time into that platform, then it's feeding the algorithm, right? So now I do the live streams, I do the interactions with the comments, I post 2 to 3 videos a day, and then and that's including the short. So it's just me doing the dance to do the algorithm, hopefully to continue to grow the channel and the brand. So I don't know that I'm always going to do shorts, but right now I'm kind of having fun with them, and it's a quick way for people to see some really cool loom watches. Instead of watching one of my entire videos, they can see a really cool loomed watch in I kill the lights at 3 seconds. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then lights out. So you're looking at a loomed watch, a really nice loomed watch, 3 seconds in. So and some heavy metal. So I think it's pretty fun. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining. I'm gonna kill the broadcast. I'll see you guys tomorrow.